If you've been shopping for a luxurious mattress, chances are you've heard of the Beautyrest Black. For years, this brand and this model have been synonymous with quality and comfort, but is it the right one for you? Hey y'all, I'm Martin here for Mattress Clarity, and today I want to help you answer that question. I'm going to talk about the design of the Beautyrest Black, my personal experience with it, who it's a good fit for, and who it's maybe not the best fit for. Let's get to it.
Let's go.
So let's start off by talking about Firmness and Feel. And first off, with the Beautyrest Black, you're gonna have a bunch of different series you can choose from and also different firmnesses as well. Specifically, I tried out the Series 3 medium model, but in my experience, this was close to medium firm, about a 7 out of 10, so just a tad firmer than average. This is a very substantial mattress with some very supportive materials in it, some very high quality, durable materials, so you're gonna have some great support deeper in the mattress, and on top, some nice softness at the same time. Overall, I would say it has a good balance of comfort and support, but in terms of that feel, it's more like sleeping on top of the mattress with some kind of plush pillow toppy feel right on top of the bed. I didn't sink too far into the mattress. It was very easy to move around and change positions, but on top, still comfy and cushy. Now, in terms of how this works for different sleeping positions, back sleeping was ideal for me. It's a medium model. Most back sleepers need a medium firm mattress. Again, that balance of comfort and support is fantastic with the Beautyrest Black, specifically the medium model here. My hip sunk in the right amount, some kind of cushioning right on top of the bed to let me sink in a little bit as well, and also great overall support even as a larger person. While it is a tad firmer than average, also some decent pressure relief when I was side sleeping. I think those comfort layers on top still do a good job of relieving pressure on my shoulders and my hips. I think if you are a strict side sleeper though, I would look at one of the softer versions of this mattress. Speaking of stomach sleeping, also I think a pretty good match for most stomach sleepers, specifically to switch to your stomach during the middle of the night. But I think if you just sleep on your stomach, take a look at one of the firmer versions of this mattress. Now, if you sleep with a partner, you also want to think about motion transfer. And this means that feeling when you're sleeping on your side of the mattress and your partner is rolling around and changing positions on their side, and you feel that motion transfer to your side of the bed. Some mattresses handle this motion transfer better than others, and I would just say the handling here is decent. You're gonna have some latex toward the top of the mattress, which does have some bounce to it, and is also not the best, usually with motion isolation. I wouldn't say the motion transfer is bad in this mattress, but if you sleep with a partner, it's something to keep in mind. But now let's take a look at the design of the mattress itself, starting on top and then working our way down. So first off, on top, you're gonna have a sleep climate cover, which in my experience is cool to the touch and also soft as well. Some good breathability here. I think a good match for hot sleepers in that respect. In this version too, it's also quilted with some foam for that kind of pillow top look and feel right on top of the mattress. Also toward the top of this bed, you're going to have multiple layers of high density memory foam for some good cushioning and also some good pushback at the same time. You're also gonna find some gel infusions in these layers to prevent the mattress from trapping too much body heat and make you overheat during the nights. Also in this version of the bed, you're gonna have some self-response latex, which is going to have some good bounce, durability, and good pushback to hold up the body. It's also good with cooling. It's gonna rest on a very tall layer of individually wrapped coils that are triple stranded for extra durability and support. And that's gonna rest on a thin layer of base foam on the very bottom of the mattress. Overall, as you can see, a pretty substantial bed. But now let's talk pricing. And for the best deal on the Beautyrest Black, check out the YouTube description below or use the QR code on the screen right here. But depending on discounts for this version of the mattress, between $3,400 and $4,000 for a queen size. Now, in terms of policies, you're also gonna get a 100-night sleep trial, a 10-year warranty, and also free white glove delivery. That means delivery people will bring your new mattress into your bedroom and even take away your old mattress for free. But before we wrap up, let's talk about who should go with the Beautyrest Black and who might wanna keep looking. So first off, it's a great luxurious pick. As I've said numerous times here, it's a very substantial mattress with very high quality materials in its construction. It's a good durable, long-term investment. If you have the money to spend and want a more luxurious pick, this could be a good choice. Also a good option, I think, if you want a very supportive mattress where you sleep more on top of the bed. Again, some great support in this mattress, some very durable foam materials that also hold up the body. And lastly, good choice if you want firmness choices and also design choices with your mattress. There are a lot to choose from with the Beautyrest Black. But at the same time, it's not gonna work for everyone. For example, if you like a strict memory foam feel, that is not what you get here. If you like to lie down and slowly sink into your bed, it's not the experience I had with the Beautyrest Black. Again, this has more of a supportive feel overall, where you sleep more on top of the mattress. Also, speaking of price, it is a pricier mattress. I think there's a lot to love about it, but it's definitely outside of some people's price ranges. And lastly, if you want a thinner mattress that is is not what the Beautyrest Black is. This is a super thick, as I said, substantial mattress. It takes up quite a bit of space. I like this mattress a lot, but it might be a little bit too big for some sleepers. But in the end, I think the Beautyrest Black is a good option if you want firmness choices, you want a good luxurious pick, and you want to sleep more on top of your mattress. But that's about it. If you want some more info about this mattress, head over to mattressclarity.com for the full written review and some great money-saving coupons. We'll see you next time.